Okay, so this is my little steps for identifying plants. These are the steps that I use. If you find a different order of the steps works better for you, that's absolutely fine. And if you have, um, more information on how you're going to go about doing this, let's say you have a professional with you that absolutely knows everything about it and you want to defer to them, or you have a pocket guide that has information on the specific plant you're looking at, by all means use it. But if trying to identify a plant that I've not seen before, I start with the leaves. So the shape of the leaf. Is it a linear blade shape, oval, paddle, an oar shape, spear, spatula? You know, how is it shaped? And then I go to the edges. Are they smooth, serrated, lacerated? And then the arrangement. So the arrangement would be like, do they connect opposite each other here on the stem, or do they alternate instead of, um, you know, side by side on the stem? Um, Also, the attachment point. Does it attach directly at a stem or does it attach directly at the leaf? And then do the leaves cluster? And then I also always check the smell. The smell is a wonderful tool for checking on the leaves. My next step is the stems. So do they have ribs or like small spines in them, kind of like celery would? Are they completely smooth? Are they hairy? Do they have a triangular shape, a square shape, circular shape, and are they hollow? Also, the sap. What does the sap look like when it comes out? And again, smell, because sometimes one part of the plant smells one way and one part of the plant smells another way. And that can also help you narrow down the type of plant. And then the roots. So is it, taproot, fibrous, uh, advent, adventitious, tuberous, so like potatoes, or a prop root where it's kind of got like more of a branch root. Think of like a mangrove tree or just tree roots in general where they're more solid. Um, and then again, smell and depth. How deep is that root? How much effort does it take to get that root out? And then my last one is the flowers. So the arrangement and the smell are important as well as the shape. They're flathead where it kind of upside down umbrella sort of shape, a typical daisy shape, a trumpet or bell shape, cups, plume, gold spike, clusters, fillers. And then there's always the wonderful nibble and spit on, whatever part of the plant, the leaf, the stem, just to get an idea of the taste. Um, and all of these are just steps that I will use when I am looking at flowers or plants in general. After I've gone through all of this, then I will look at the environment for the plant. Is it growing in a shaded location? Is it um, is it in full sun? Is it in partial sun? Is it in compact soil? Is it in disturbed soil? Is it in a very moist environment? Is it in a dry environment? And I don't look at the environment first when it comes to plants because many plants are very adaptive. Just because they prefer to have, let's say, wet feet, doesn't mean that they can't grow uh, in a drier location. Or just because they prefer full shade, doesn't mean that they won't grow in partial shade to full sun. So I don't start with the environment when it comes to plants. And it is always good to feel 100% confident with what you've collected. If you have a single shred of doubt, toss it out. Um, there's a very old saying, all plants are edible, some only once. And it's very appropriate because literally a wrong identification and eating it can mean the end. And depending on where you are, you may not be able to get the medical help to fix it. So, any doubt, any doubt, if you are not 100,000% sure, toss it out. You can always come back and review it later, gather more information on the plant. You can come back with somebody who knows more about it, or you can just continue to monitor it and admire the plant that's growing there. You don't have to collect it. All right, everyone, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.